Core is on a massive run. Let's have a look at what's underpinning this rally. Let's have a look at on-chain metrics. Let's have a look at on-chain activity. Let's see how much longer this rally can potentially last. This is the rally I'm talking about. We are up more than 60% today, now at $2.69. This week, we went up by more than 200%. And this month, we almost 4x'd. Now, things haven't always been so nice for Core. First, we got a massive dump. We went from more than $4 down to less than 40 cents, so a 90% drop. And what is interesting about this recent rally is that we are actually hitting all-time highs in market cap. So the price isn't going up that much. The market cap is rising through the roof. And the reason for that is, of course, token inflation. There are way more Core tokens now floating than just a few months ago. So right now, a bit over 40% of the supply is circulating. So at some point, the supply will do another 2.5x roughly. If the demand doesn't grow as quickly, then the price will go down. And so here are some informations around the tokenomics. 40% is going to node mining, 25% to users, 15% to contributors, so that's mainly the team, another 10% for reserves and for treasury. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find the unlock schedule. If you have a chart, especially for the future emissions, then please comment this down below and I will pin your comment under this video. Now, to get a grasp where future prices might be headed, we need to determine both supply and demand. And for supply, we have mixed information. We don't really know how quickly the additional supply will unlock. We only know that at some point it will 2.5x. What about the demand though? Let's have a look at the total value locked of Core over time. At one point, we had been at 20 million. Then we went sideways for a while during the crypto winter. Now we are picking up again. Now we are at 12 million. But here's the problem. All of that total value locked increase is simply just the Core price going up. So here's the same chart, but measured in Core tokens, and we can see this is not increasing. There's no additional adoption of the DeFi protocols or anything like this. All of that rally in the total value locked can be attributed to the price going up. Now let's have a look at scan.coredao.org and see if we have some adoption over here. This is the number of daily transactions. For whatever reason, we have these massive spikes every now and then. Here's the average block size chart, also very similar. Long term, there isn't much growth though, right? We had 3,000 to 4,000 at the beginning of 2023. Now we are still over there. Here's the average gas price chart. Also not really a lot of dynamic. And so I find this fascinating, right? We don't see that there's more adoption on chain. We don't see that the number of transactions going up or the number of wallets is going up. We also don't see that the total value locked is increasing if we take away the Core price increase. And still, when we look at this, which is the Core price divided by the Ethereum price, we see a massive rally since the 20th of March. First, Core underperformed Ethereum by 94%. And now with the recent rally, we are outperforming ETH by 360%. And so pretty much all of the trading happens on centralized exchanges. With the majority on OKX, there's also activity on perpetual futures. So that's levered bets on the price. And so I have a hard time to predict where the price is going. This looks like a few central key players are pushing up the price, maybe artificially. So if you're in Core right now, I think the best strategy is to use a trailing stop loss. So it makes sense potentially to continue riding this wave, right? Because we're now in positive momentum. But at some point, this might turn around. And then it's important to exit fast. So you want to adjust your stop loss as the price rises. And then once the momentum stops, then you get out. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish here regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.